SCP-2385. Object Class Keter, previously Euclid. Description: SCP-2385 is a subterranean network composed of undifferentiated human tissue. The matter is bioluminescent, emitting a constant 0.003 lumens. The tunnels that make up the structure wind and interlock, forming a multicursal maze. SCP-2385 has a single entrance point. Attempts to either access or assess SCP-2385 from the outside via tunneling and ground-penetrating radar respectively have been met with failure. Due to this, the true size of SCP-2385 is unknown. Mapping of the interior has also proven difficult as its internal topography fluctuates sporadically. New paths will open in the walls while other sections will close off. SCP-2385-1 and -2 are vermiform worm-like life forms, which periodically grow within SCP-2385. SCP-2385-1 and -2 specimens typically range between 1 to 4 meters in length, with an average weight of 250 kilograms. SCP-2385-1 will violently assault anything they perceive to move, including each other. SCP-2385-1 will constrict incapacitated prey prior to consuming smaller organisms and other SCP-2385-1 whole. SCP-2385-1 will attempt to penetrate larger prey and consume them from within. A pair of pharyngeal jaws is used to manipulate prey items inside the gullet. Instances will wander SCP-2385 with no apparent direction and seem to be solely motivated by hunger. Research on specimens in captivity has revealed that they do not require sustenance, so the reason for this behaviour is unknown. SCP-2385-2 instances are typically larger than their -1 counterparts and are identifiable by a fibrous growth over their eyes. SCP-2385-2 are completely docile and have never been observed feeding. They will converge with one another and seem to travel through SCP-2385 with intent. Containment procedures. Observation Site 2385 has been established around the anomaly, and the quarry in which it was discovered has been purchased by the Foundation. An antechamber has been constructed around SCP-2385's entrance. Entry into SCP-2385 beyond the first 10 meters is prohibited. Instances of SCP-2385-1 that either stray towards or berth near the entranceway are to be lured into the antechamber. Specimen of mass musculus is to be utilized for this purpose. The instance is to be tranquilized and relocated to a containment pen. Exploration Log SCP-2385-1 1st of October 2003. D-02894 was selected to ascertain the function of the anomaly and to determine whether manned explorations were feasible. D-02894 was equipped with a shoulder-mounted camera, 1 week supply of rations, 1 Ruger LC9 as well as several reserve magazines, and a machete. Very little information was gleaned as D-02894 was struck by an instance of SCP-2385-1 and lost his camera 10 minutes into exploration. Contact was lost and D-02894 was presumed dead. Exploration Log SCP-2385-2 21st of December 2003. A remote-controlled drone, A-47, is sent into SCP-2385. Begin log. The camera shakes as A-47 navigates the terrain. After 10 meters, the path spirals clockwise, leading to an intersection. To the left, 4 SCP-2385-1 are engaging each other in combat, while another 2 lie motionless. A-47 is directed down the right path. A-47 continues down the path, which at this point should place the drone back inside Observational Site 2385. Over a dozen unborn SCP-2385-1 and -2 are growing throughout this hall. A-47 is maneuvered around them. An instance of SCP-2385-1 is laying to the side of the tunnel and is ingesting another instance. It lashes out when the drone draws near, but cannot fully ambulate due to its feeding. Free fighting SCP-2385-1 block further progress. A-47 directed to turn around. The path A-47 has been travelling down can be seen to end abruptly. With no further options, A-47 continues towards the instance. The larger of the instances is killed, its head and tail are swallowed by the remaining SCP-2385-1, which begins to manipulate it down their throats. A-47 is able to continue unimpeded. An SCP-2385-1 instance, which has been spotted from afar growing from the ceiling, detaches as A-47 passes beneath it. The instance attacks A-47, rendering it immobile after several strikes. The instance wraps around A-47 and attempts to consume it. The instance gives up and leaves the area. The wall to A-47's left opens up and two SCP-2385-2 exit. One instance approaches A-47, while the other one prods the wall to the right, which opens as well. D-02894 emerges from the tunnel to A-47's left, brandishing his machete. Both instances exit through the new tunnel, followed by D-02894. A-47 runs out of battery. End log. Exploration log. SCP-2385-3, 6th of February 2004. An SCP-2385-2 specimen was taken from Foundation captivity, codename SA, and anaesthetized. After a microcamera was surgically implanted, SA was placed within SCP-2385. SA wakes up and looks around before heading straight. It traverses SCP-2385 uneventfully for a few minutes before coming across an opened area filled with fetal SCP-2385-1 instances. SA stops at several and can be seen rubbing its face against theirs. One instance thrashes and snaps at SA, though the bulk of its mass is still embedded within SCP-2385, restricting its movements. The path splits out into 3 different tunnels. SA selects a path and tries to continue, though is apparently frightened by 2 SCP-2385-1 instances engaging in combat. Another can be briefly seen attempting to feed on a fetal instance growing from the ground. SA flees and selects another path. A nearby wall opens up and 2 SCP-2385-2 instances exit and begin to travel through the way SA came from, codenamed -2B and -2C. SA follows suit. The group encounters a lone SCP-2385-1 which attacks -2C. -2B wraps around and physically restrains it for the next 2 hours. The group takes turns nuzzling SCP-2385-1 instance. Notably, it develops the fibrous growth characteristic of SCP-2385-2 instances over its eyes. Afterwards, it is released and becomes docile, henceforth codenamed -2D. The group continues through SCP-2385. At this point, they confront an SCP-2385-1 instance blocking further progress. -2B and -2C are observed to nuzzle each other prior to 2B charging SCP-2385-1 instance. The group crawl over and around the instance as it consumes 2B. -2C remains behind. -2D is ambushed from the side tunnel. The larger instance drags it around the bend and out of sight, and the opening seals shut. SA encounters an SCP-2385-1 instance, which chases it throughout SCP-2385. SA selects a path which terminates after several meters, trapping it. SA does not defend itself as the instance attacks and subdues SA and begins to feed on it. At 3411, a male voice can be heard shouting prior to D-02894 coming into view. He kills the instance with his machete and kneels down next to SA.
Hey there, little guy. You alright?
D-02894 leans in and pets SA.
Yeah, you're fine. Get up. I know where it is. Come with me.
D-02894 leads SA through the area, stopping at one point to carve a piece out of SCP-2385, which he consumes. The path opens up into a large room with a bright, luminescent sphere levitating a meter off the ground, estimated to be 10 meters in diameter.
Here we are.
D-02894 walks over to the sphere and places a hand on it.
You ready?
SA approaches D-02894. It alternates between looking at the sphere and the path they came down.
It's alright. They'll come back, they always do. Come on now.
D-02894 beckons towards the sphere. SA prods at the sphere and pushes its way inside. Unknown. Personnel that viewed the live feed were found to be incapable of describing what they witnessed. Subsequent playbacks terminate at 34:46. Addendum SCP-2385-A. On the day of Exploration 3's conclusion, Mayor was admitted to the local hospital complaining of abdominal pains and suffering vaginal bleeding. An emergency surgery was performed upon the discovery of a foreign object lodged within her uterus, which was found to be a micro-camera. Agent Nakamura was dispatched to investigate. Nakamura was able to confirm that the item's serial number, scratches, and company logo matched the one implanted within SA and confiscated it. Object reclassed as Kita.